I would like to take this opportunity to thank Rabbi Weingarten for all the wonderful work that he's doing in helping us provide emergency medical and rescue services to people in the area. Many people travel along Route 90 in our region, and if God forbid there's an accident, we're the first ones on the scene. And when we have the proper equipment, when we have what we need in order to help them, we're saving lives. And this equipment we've gotten as a result of the efforts of the Rabbi Weingarten and the importance in saving a life. It's a tremendous mitzvah. It's a that he's a part of, that he is responsible for. The equipment that we get, the first aid kits and the life-saving kits that we have are only part of the kind of help we've had. Equipment for the emergency clinics, equipment for the ambulances, and for the volunteer police service here are among the many things that we've had help with over the years. Since 2003, Rabbi Weingarten has been instrumental in helping us get everything we need in order to provide the services that we feel a responsibility to provide. Of course, we could shrug our shoulders and say it's not our responsibility, it's not a civilian issue, it's the responsibility of the army, of the Magen Dovid, of the police, but we don't feel that we can turn aside and look the other way when we see that there's a need for emergency services. And of course, any kind of help that we do get is extremely important in helping us do what we feel necessary. Lag BaOmer this past year, we noticed, as every year, Lag BaOmer, the road is full of cars. Many people traveling north up to Meron. They travel there for the celebrations on Lag BaOmer. And after an evening of one of the families who was in Meron driving back was in an accident on the road here on Route 90. And regretfully, it was a fatal accident. A number of people were killed, but they were our volunteers who were the first ones on the scene. They're the ones who were there helping as much as possible. There was an accident between a family and a bus. The driver of the car fell asleep, swerved into the opposite lane, and the bus driver was unable to avoid the car. People on the bus were injured. There were broken bones. There were people who had to be taken to the hospital, and there were our volunteer ambulance drivers, volunteer medics who were on the scene, who were helping, using the equipment that we've gotten over the years. Only recently, we were notified of an accident on the road. And again, before the army comes, before the closest official Magen David Adom ambulance is here, long before they're able to reach us, our volunteers are on the site. And of course, they're here with the ability to help because of all the equipment that they've gotten. If we wouldn't have this equipment, if we wouldn't continue over the years to get the support that we're getting through Hatzalah and through Rabbi Weingarten, then we would have to stand by and watch people who are injured fatally reaching a different kind of ending, and the result of the incident would be much more tragic than we would be able to control. So having the equipment has provided life-saving opportunities for us all. And of course, we see Rabbi Weingarten and all the people who support him and who work with him are all part of this effort. And the mitzvah, the commandment that tells us to save lives, the reward is theirs as well.